Hey guys, welcome to month 6 of my project pan journey. If you're new here, hi, my name is Ashley. I'm 30 years old from Brisbane, and in January of this year I started documenting my project pan journey. So if you haven't seen any of my other videos, please go check them out. I've done a starting inventory, which was my first video, and since then I've done monthly updates. So this is going to be June's update, and I am very excited for June. I think June is going to possibly be such a good month. I'm so close to finishing so many products and I just want to smash goals this month, so hopefully I can stick to it and I do really well. I also want to mention that if you have been following me on since I started this journey and you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe down below. Really looking forward to this month. So to start off this video, what I'm going to do is I have my trusty torch and a Sharpie, and I'm going to track all of my products and just put a line on it. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. I'm gonna finish this month, which is super exciting. This Dermaveen sunscreen, I couldn't track it with a line last time, but because the product's going down I can see through, so I keep this upside down, and I actually weighed it because I was like couldn't track it, so I might weigh it as well, but it looks like I'm nearly halfway. This bit's a bit bigger, so hopefully I can finish this in the next couple of months. One of my goals this month is to finish up my samples. So I have 4 samples left. This is like a 3-in-1 thing, but I'm just counting it as one, and that's the first one I'm going to start off with tonight, and then I will be at 0, which would be really great. This is the brand here, and this comes with a toner, an ampoule, and a solution cream. I've never heard of this brand before, so I'm interested to see what it's like. This is targeted for troubled and acne prone skin, which I used to have very bad acne. If I can find a picture, I'll put it up, but I don't anymore. It was more hormonal acne when I was younger. It's very clean smelling. And then we're gonna go in with the Ultimate Calming Solution Ampoule. This feels a little bit thicker. So that is that all finished. I think I'll try and use these in the next, I wanna say, week or so, just to get them finished. And then then I've done that, I am going to use my Banging Body Firming Lotion and just moisturize most of my body with this, just so I can use it up very quickly, because as I mentioned in my previous video, it is starting to smell a bit funky. So it's currently Thursday the 4th, and I'm washing my hair tonight, and I'm just gonna put some oil in. I really want to focus on this one through the colder months, just because I think that's the only way I am going to get through it. And this is just my homemade oil mixture, so I'm going to put that on my roots, and then I'm going to put my OGX coconut miracle oil on the ends of my hair, and I'm going to let this marinate in my hair for a few hours this afternoon. Then tonight I think I'm going to do 2 cleansers with my Ultimate Cleanse shampoo, just to ensure all that oil gets removed from my hair. So this is currently at 4 ounces. So I've probably used half an ounce. I'm thinking of only doing this maybe every like 3-ish washes, just because I don't want to overdo it. Hopefully by the end of winter I can use the rest of this up, because I don't plan on remaking it or using a product like that. I just don't really think my scalp needs an oil treatment. Also, another update with my Dermaveen sunscreen that I'm using as like my main face sunscreen. I just weighed it. I wasn't gonna weigh my products, I said in a few videos, but in the last video, because I couldn't shine my torch through this, I decided to weigh it. But now I can shine my torch in it. I am currently down to here on the bottle, and I keep this upside down, but last month was at 249 grams and I've gone down to 225 grams, so that's 24 grams different, and I think that's pretty good because I use quite a bit every day. I probably am estimating maybe I'm using a gram a day, because I do, when I wear makeup, I do prefer my Skin 1004 sunscreen, and I'm so excited to wear this full time again, because let me just put a little out. So these are the two sunscreens. The Skin 1004 is up the top, and then my Dermaveen one is here. And this is just so like thin, and then this one is super duper thick. I think because it's water resistant as well, it just really takes time to blend into the skin. I'm filming just in case I finish one of my oldest products. Oh, I hope it's this time, otherwise it's probably going to be next wash. Let's just be super zoomy. So we'll start off with my Nox and Hair Fall Serum. Then I'm going to chuck in some of my Di Lorenzo The Ends Leave-In Conditioner product. I'm hoping to get this product finished as well this month. It's about down to here. I'm also planning on blow drying my hair, so I'm also going to put some of the Di Lorenzo Heat Defense on. What we've all been waiting for, this Neon and Co treatment oil. I didn't, or actually I did track it. It is very low to the bottom. And as you can tell, there's not much in it. So I'm going to do one side first. I'm definitely going to finish that either this time or next time. But I wasn't sure how much is in it. I feel like it's kind of, the bottle is very kind of deceiving. Yeah, unfortunately it's not going to be this time. There's so little in there, but I don't want to put any more on, so in 3 days time I'll be whipping my camera out again and filming the end of this, because I'm so excited to finish another hair oil. So it is currently Saturday. I'm staying home this weekend because last weekend me going out for like that one Sunday really threw my whole week off. I'm not a very social person, so I'm just enjoying staying in. I'm watching Criminal Minds Evolution, which is superior. Anyway, but tonight I think I'm going to be finishing a few products. So I've got this Hair Wonder Black Rise Hyaluronic Toner. There's a little bit in here. I've already put 1 or 2 layers on, but I'm going to use the rest up because it's getting so cold here in Brisbane. My skin is starting to dry out. So I thought, as a treat for my skin and my neck and chest, I am going to do a few layers of this. There is nothing left in there. So that is one down. I'll have to grab another one from my backstop. I'm going to let this soak in for a few minutes. But that is the first empty of the night. I am going to use another sample. So this is the Skin 1004 Madagascar Centella Tea Trigger Relief Ampoule. And I actually have used a full size of this previously, but I wasn't going to purchase a refill just because I like my just standard Centella ampoule so much better. So my toner is dry. Now I'm going to put the ampoule on, and I'm just going to use the whole lot. So that is 2 out of 4 of the samples I want to use up this month. I'm just going to let this absorb in, but while I'm letting that absorb, I am going to also cut this open and use the rest of this up on my body. And this is the one that has started smelling quite a bit funky, so I really just wanted to get through it. So that is cut open. I actually might have enough to do my whole body. So I'm going to do that off camera, and then I will jump back on to finish the rest of my skincare. So I've moisturized and used up the rest of this banging body product, so I'm going to throw this away and keep this for my stash. But I think at the end of last video I decided to use this as body lotion, which, you know, it is, and I have another full size of it which I was going to put beside my bed and use as a hand cream, and go back to using my Dermaveen as like a body moisturizer, because this is probably like 2 to 3 years old. I haven't brought one in so long. I think I'm just gonna stick with this until I use it all up, and if I do end up needing a hand cream, normally I brush my teeth right before bed. I can just use this as like hand, body, feet moisturizer. I definitely think I prefer my Dermaveen. And before I actually had a shower, I did use my callus remover. I put this on my feet, put my feet in some freezer bags and left it on for about 30 minutes, and then I just had my standard shower where I washed it off. So I really want to try and get through this by the end of the year. I definitely won't be getting through this though, but this one's probably less than half full, and whenever I use this I use a lot more than like 1 or 2 pumps of this. I think that is probably all my updates for tonight. That's 1, 2, that is 4 empties in one day, which I think is awesome. So I don't think I'll film anything else for the rest of the night. I will be jumping on tomorrow because I am hoping tomorrow's the last day I have to use that hair oil. So I think this is take 2 of finishing this hair oil, which has a few drops in it, but this is a massive moment. So here we go. Ooh. Ooh, that was a lot more than I expected. I am determined to use this all up today. So that's one side. It's a good sign. It's so slippery. Guys, I did it. That is my second oldest oil and my probably second oldest product I had in my whole collection finally used up, which is so freaking exciting. That is done, and now I think I will be using the OG argan oil on my ends after I shower, which I think I got it probably at the end of last year, so that's quite new. So I've got the OGX argan, the OGX coconut, which I love, and the plan is to use this through the winter and try and get rid of this. So I will be down, I think I started, well, I know I started with 5 oils, so hopefully by the end of winter this will be done, and then I'll just be down to a pre-wash oil, and then like the argan oil, which I will use once my hair has been washed, just for a little bit of hydration. But that is super exciting, and because you guys loved it so much in the last video when I finished the spray oil, I think we're gonna have to do another happy dance. Yay, I'm so happy. I can't believe last month and this month I was able to finish my 2 oldest products. Yay! Hello, happy Friday. It's the start of the weekend and I thought I would jump on and do a couple of updates. So I have used my Skin 1004 Hyaloo Cica Moisture Cream. I actually really liked this. That's another sample down, which I'm really excited for. And then these 2 products, which is my Day and Night Gel Cleanser and my Penthol Cream Moisturizer, they're just not coming out anymore, so I'm just gonna cut them both open now. Just a little bit in there, probably like a few more days or maybe even a week. It's kind of hard to tell. Oh my god, I've done such a good job of getting it out of here. There's just a teeny tiny bit in the little hole there, so this will be used up tonight when I have a shower. And then after my shower, because I've only got 1 more sample left, I am just going to use it. So I'm going to use the Quick Calming Pad by Skin 104. Never used this, but I really like this brand. And then another exciting update is, if you watched my previous video where I decluttered and sold a couple of makeup palettes, I decided to throw a couple of these Eliza Vecchio 100 collagen ceramide coating protein treatments online as well. I threw 5 online just because I have 10 in my back stock and I have so many hair products, and I brought these in bulk at a really good price, but I think I prefer my nice orange one in the background, my Amika Soul Food Nourishing, a little bit better than this. That's like more hydrating and that's what my hair needs. So I had 10 in my back stock and I put 5 online just to half the amount that I had. Someone came and picked up 2, but I just kept the out on for 5 because I knew I had some. And then someone yesterday reached out and they want to pick up the other 5. So in total, I am getting rid of 7, but that's reducing my count from 10 of these down to 3. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on using this 360 B color mask and alternate using this with my Amika one. This is probably like, would you say maybe a third down? Like it's down to here. So I would say maybe a third. And just try to get through this because it is opened. And then when I finish this, I will go back to these. I thought there was just one in the packet and I was so confused. That's funny. Get some of the juice out of the packet. They're real juicy. Hello, happy Tuesday. I wish it was Friday, but it's not. I have finished a few products over the past 2 to 3 days, which I will go through. Yesterday I finished a toothpaste, so I have opened my backup toothpaste and that will now be what I use, and when I get about halfway through, that's when I will put it back on my list to pick up. I also finished my Naloxone Hair Fall Defense Serum. I think this is my 3rd or 4th bottle this year. I really don't know if it's doing anything yet, but I have also started taking a bunch of vitamins to try and help with my iron and my hair growth and my hair falling out. So this might be helping, but if you've been watching me from the start, my hair snapped, got really brittle. I was using way too many products, so I kind of just stopped for a bit. But yes, finished another one of these. I started another one last night and I am planning on just using them all up and then giving my scalp a break for a while. But I actually don't mind this product. I can put it on every day and my hair doesn't really get like greasy or anything. And what I finished last night, which I'm just airing out at the moment, I finished my Hurry Hurry Wonder cleansing oil. I use this every day as my first cleanse at night before I go in with my gel cleanser, which is in the back here. I actually need to grab another one for my bathroom, which I will do straight after this. Tonight I am going to skin needle the absolute crap out of my face. I'm going to do it very intense, which I am looking forward to. And I'm going to wash my hair as well. It's so dirty and greasy. I think I said this in my last video as well. I don't really remember. I forget like what I did 2 weeks ago, which is a bit concerning at the moment. I feel like I'm just forgetting everything. But last month, maybe, I reintroduced this. This is my 2nd time using it because I plan to only use it every couple of weeks. I'm excited to get through these, at least this bottle, by the end of the year. I think I can do it. But hair was probably one of my biggest categories besides skincare, makeup. I had so many hair treatments, so I'm glad that by getting rid of a couple of these, my numbers have gone down. But I'm gonna use this tonight with my Amika hair mask, and yeah, that's my update for right now. Okay, it's currently Thursday the 18th of June, and I have started editing this video, and I didn't really like my makeup part of the update, so I'm just gonna go through quite a few makeup products very quickly and give you an update of where I am with them. What are you doing? You okay? Do you have something in your teeth? Come here. Come here, okay? I'm back. Just had to make sure my dog was okay. I think I just gave him a dental treat and I think he bit his cheek a little bit because I found a little bit of blood, but he seems to be okay now, and I just wanted to make sure he didn't have anything stuck in his mouth. Okay, so let's get into the updates. I've got quite a few products, but I'm just going to be very quick. My Fenty lip gloss, I've probably got like a quarter left, and I'm hoping to get through most of this in the next couple of months. This Maybelline Skin Tint, I am pretty close to the bottom, but I have started using my Maybelline Fit Me foundation just because it's just a little bit thicker and we are in winter in Australia, so I've been using that. It is quite high, so it's going to take me a while to get through that. My Benefit Benny Tint, I am so freaking close to finishing this, guys. I've probably already gone down the half of what I started with, but so close to finishing this, so hoping to have that done at least by the end of next month. My MCO Beauty Power Grip, this will be finished this month. I don't care what I have to do, but I will be getting through the rest of that. And then for some powders, so this is the current makeup palette I'm using, which is the Lorac Pro. I haven't hit pan on any, but there are quite a few like dents in a few of the shades. Hopefully by the end of the year I would at least hit pan on quite a few of them shadows that I use every single time I wear makeup. Next to powder product, I've got my Australia Fresh and Flawless pressed powder and my MCO Beauty Translucent pressed powder. I started these a few months ago and I haven't hit pan yet, but you probably can't see in this clip, you can see like the circles of the pan, so I think I'm getting pretty close, which is good because my goal was to finish them too by the end of the year, because I still have quite a few in my back stock of the Australias. Next is my Hoola Light Bronzer. So I repressed this a few, maybe like 2 months ago, and it is quite thin and it's starting to crack a little bit, which I'm thinking is might be a good sign. But yeah, I haven't actually hit pan yet again on this. Well, lastly is going to be my Tarte blush. So I have hit pan. This is my main blush. We'll put a picture up here of what it was like a few months ago. I think that the pan is getting bigger, which is great. Love that for that blush. I was really hoping to actually have that done by the end of the year, and that is kind of like the updates on those few makeup products. I also went to the dentist this morning. They gave me a travel size toothpaste. I just finished a toothpaste and I'm working through my new toothpaste, but I'm going away in October to Melbourne, so I think I'll probably just take this one because it is a little bit smaller. But this is going to be updated on my inventory counts for this month. Hello, happy Friday. I'm so excited for the weekend. I think I might possibly be using up a couple more products tonight. So I think while I do my skincare, I will talk about it. So the first one that I can possibly maybe use up is my Mugwort Essence. I stopped using this product day and night probably maybe 2 months ago. I've only really been using this product now as like aftercare, or when my face is feeling a little bit irritated, because it's super calming. I was just going through it way too fast, and I feel like from all my research I did that I just didn't need to use as many calming products as I was. I think these are like $40 a bottle too, so definitely don't want to use a bottle up in a month and a half. I skin needle all down my chest as well. Here we go. The next product that I use is just my Centella Ampoule, which I think I see in every video that I've put out, is my absolutely holy grail ampoule serum. While that is still drying, next I'm just going to do a sheet mask as well. Okay, and I'm going to leave this on my skin for probably until it pretty much completely dries, to be honest. So like 1 hour, 1.5, maybe even 2 hours. And then I'm going to cut this open and just make sure I've got all the serum out and just do another layer. And then I might be possibly finishing this Purito Mighty Bamboo Penthol Cream. There is really not that much left in here. While I'm here, and I'm going to use this while all of this is drying, I am going to do a full body moisturize with my Bang & Body moisturizer. I'm about here, so I think I might have like 2 to 3 more uses if I use it how I have been, which is full body. Really excited to get this finished. So far tonight, I have used my mugwort essence and a face mask. So that's another 2 empties for the month. I just took a load of empties into my room and put them in my shoebox ready for the end of month go through. And let me tell you, there are so many products in there already. Really looking forward to counting all of them products and seeing how many I have actually used. That is another product done. That is 3 empties for tonight. Hey guys, it has been quite a bit since I've last updated you. Since my last update, I don't think I've really finished anything except for a sheet mask, but I didn't turn my camera on for that. But exciting update. I have finished this MCO Beauty Grip Refreshing Spray, and that is so exciting because I only have 1 more setting spray left, which I am pretty happy with. But that's not why I'm turning my camera on. So when I was just putting on my blush, I noticed that I've hit pan. It's just a tiny little dot right here. So I think over the next month or 2, I'm really going to see the pan grow. It's nearly another month down and I'm very happy with my progress this month. 10 p.m. I just got home from a work barbecue, which was really nice. And I'm just about to have a really nice hot shower. It is raining outside and it's getting a bit chilly. So I'm really looking forward to just like taking my makeup off and just having hot shower. But before my camera dies, I am going to use the last bit of this Bang & Body foaming lotion. I'm going to cut it open and just use it up off camera, but that will be another empty for this month. I don't know how many products I've used up this month, but I know that it's like quite a few. I've definitely had my best month. This might possibly be my last update before the last day of the month, which is only in 3 days, but I thought I would jump in and let you guys know, and I will see you in the next clip. Okay, so I feel like this video was very heavy in the first half of this month, but I can't believe we have been doing Project Pan now for 6 months. So as I have said previously in this video, I have decluttered and sold 7 of these, which will be included in my numbers this month, just because I feel like I do Project Pan a little bit differently to a lot of other people on here. All of my products are basically included in my inventory. I think the only products aren't included in my inventory are like nail polish remover, nail polish thinner, skin needling product, hair dyeing product, brow tinting, brow lamination, all of that kind of stuff, where everything else is kind of in my inventory. I do know some other creators have like certain product that they're trying to Project Pan and that's all they really focus on, but I'm just doing everything. I feel like it's easier to track this way. Let's go into all of the other products that I have used up this month. I don't think I will have a month as good as this one ever again. I think I just got extremely lucky with the products that I used. I used a lot of single-use product samples and I was nearly finished a lot of my full-size items. So these are all the products that I've used up this month. I will quickly just run through them, but I'm very happy with some of the categories because now I'm only up to single product in my collection. So we'll start with skincare products. So I've used this Hara Wonder Black Rice Hyaluronic Toner. Love this. I used this Mugwort Essence up. Then I finished another one of these Purito Mighty Bamboo Panther Cream. I finished 2 cleansers. So both of the Hara cleansing oils and the cleansing gel. Love both these products. They are just so nice to use and very gentle. I used 4 sheet masks. I am trying to get in a better habit of using more sheet masks because I really want to try a new Korean sheet mask at the end of the year, but I want to get through all of these ones first and I've got quite a few left. All of my samples. So I had this Centella Quick Calming Mask, which I absolutely loved, and I think I will be repurchasing like a full-size product when I've used all my other face masks up. Then I've got this Tea Tree Relief Ampoule, this moisture cream from Skin 104. Really like Skin 104 as a brand. Really enjoy that product. I've counted these 3 as one because they were all attached when I got it, so I've used them up. So that is all of my skincare products. Next is body care. So I used up both of my Begging Body firming lotions. They were starting to smell. I am now on to my very last body lotion, which I think I purchased in November last year. I've had one makeup product this month, which is this MCO Beauty setting spray. So happy to have this one done. Next, I have a toothpaste that I've used up. And then finally, I finished some hair products. So this Neon & Co treatment oil, so happy to have this out of my collection. And it's so nice to see all of my like large category items go down. Another hair product is this Nioxin Hair Fall Defense Serum. And then lastly, as I've already talked about, this is completely full, but I just put this here as a reminder. In total, with my declutters, I have used and decluttered 26 items this month. Look how cute my dog is. He's so adorable. This is Toby. I do get a few questions about him every video. My other dog, Luna, she is actually in the bed beside him, but he's just so cute, so I'm gonna leave his face sticking out. Okay, so because I am 6 months into Project Pan, I thought I might just give you some numbers updates. Total numbers. So I've used 26 products up this month, and I've brought 1 new toothpaste in, but total products that I have used up since January is 108 products, which I am super happy with. And that means my total has gone from 327 down to 219, which is really impressive, and hopefully I can get that number down maybe to like, I want to say like 180. I'm not expecting to use as many products in the second half of the year than I did in the first half, because I had all of them single-use products, but I am aiming, let's just try to get under 200, which I think is very achievable. Cool, so down to 219, but my next part is like moving numbers. I have brought 8 new products into my inventory this year, so with them 8 products, my total actually goes up to 227, but I'm not expecting to really buy anything unless I really need it for this last half of the year. I do have a couple of exciting updates on makeup products that I am panning, but I might save that for July's update. I just didn't, it was like 5 AM when I hit pan and I just couldn't be bothered, so I think I might save that for next updates. I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who is supporting my channel, subscribing, and I am hoping to film maybe in this month, which is July now, maybe like a mid-year inventory check-in where I get all of my products out and I lay it on the floor like I originally did in my inventory video, just so we can kind of see the difference between where I started and where I am now. So if you haven't already subscribed, make sure you do. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a fantastic July when you watch this, or month you're in, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks guys, bye.